I'm not trying for nothing. Tomorrow you'll go and make him notice you. Understand? And the next day, I decided it was time for extreme measures. I waited until Scott had climbed up into his tower, went deeper into the water, and I started waving my arms. Save me! Help! I'm drowning! And I played my part well. Scott rushed up to me with no hesitation, and when he swam up, I relaxed and pretended like I'd passed out. Scott carried me
Not even question how he's carrying her by her arm and the rest of her, and somehow her arm is holding the rest of her body without her noticing he was awake.
ashore in his arms and laid me on the sand. And I knew the most interesting thing was gonna happen. Mouth to mouth, I tasted his salty lips, opened my eyes, and jumped up in horror. It wasn't Scott, but his scary colleague. I cursed and started spitting. Scott shook his head disapprovingly and left. My plan had failed again, and it looked like I had no—
You pulled a life-threatening stunt without noticing that there were more than one lifeguards? Now, this lady is beyond stupid, okay? I don't want to believe this kind of stupidity is real. Okay, so this next part I couldn't really commentate on. Basically, her sister turns out to be telling the lifeguard Scott to flirt with her. It wasn't real at all, and then she gets a silicone suit like you.
Do you remember when you told me about your special suit? The one that would make me look curvy? I agree. Please, show me where to buy it. After trying it on, I was delighted, and I spent all my pocket money on—
Pocket money? You call that pocket money? Is everyone in the story just rich in a mansion?
the suit. After the holidays, a completely different Sandra came to school. Beautiful and confident. The girls bombarded me with questions. Wow, how have you changed so much over the summer? Fitness and proper nutrition work wonders. I spent my holidays in the gym, and here's my result. Boys couldn't take their eyes off my new figure. Even Charlie, the most popular guy in school who had never paid any attention to me before, began to flirt with me. Things were going great, but then something ruined my mood. Tina, the girl that had been Hugh's biggest fan at summer camp, was transferred to our class. At school, she continued to chase my boyfriend. At first, I glared at her, but by the end of the day, I realized that I didn't feel anything anymore. I wasn't jealous. After all, I knew what kind of body was really hiding behind all his fake muscles. In just a week, I became the most popular girl in the school, and I started to distance myself from Hugh. When he invited me somewhere in the evening, I lied, and I said my parents had grounded me, so I'd be staying home and studying. He believed me and comforted me. Meanwhile, I was going on dates with Charlie. Our relationship had developed really quickly.
Okay, so you're dating a guy with a moral compass and then messed up enough to cheat on someone. Huh, I wonder where this will go.
And one evening, he even kissed me outside my house and handed me some kind of postcard. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you at the water park. That made me worried. I'd be exposed if the suit got wet, but it really would have been stupid to refuse. So I accepted the invitation with a smile and decided I would just stay away from the water. The next evening, I stuck to my plan. While everyone was splashing and having fun on the sides, I was drinking Coke.
Finally, a fake storytime animation channel where when you take a bite of something, the food actually gets a bite taken out of it.
And eating pizza. But soon, Charlie gathered everyone at the bar. Guys, let's come and take a picture. Everyone stood close together for the photo, and I was in the center, right next to the birthday boy. The photographer gave us a signal and pressed the button. And at that moment, the worst possible thing happened. My silicone suit fell off. I screamed and I covered myself with my hands, but it was too late. Everyone had doubled over with laughter. Even the photographer couldn't help himself. I snatched the camera from him, and I saw who was to blame for the biggest shame I've ever felt in my life. It was Hugh. He had stood right behind me and unzipped my suit.
Well, that's illegal. I suggest you press charges. Who would do this with a camera watching this? Yeah, very realistic.
What a sneaky guy! And stupid, since he thought I would just leave it at that. I clapped my hands to stop all the laughter of my classmates, and I shouted, "This was all Hugh. It was his idea. Do you think that's really his actual body?" Of course it's not. Look, I grabbed my bully by the stomach and I pulled. The skin turned red and Hugh cried out in pain. But I'd seen everything with my own eyes.
Yeah, that's not skin.
How was that possible? I laughed nervously and I ran to a locker room. There, I sat down on a bench and burst into tears. Less than 5 minutes later, someone sat down next to me and took my hand. I was sure it was Charlie who had come to comfort me, but it was Hugh. I'm sorry, that was harsh. But you really hurt me. Yesterday, I came to your house with flowers to ask your parents to let you out, but they said you weren't there. I waited for you outside and I saw you kissing that idiot Charlie. I felt really uneasy. It really did sound bad when you put it like that. I should have.
When you put it like that, oh yeah, I cheated on my boyfriend. What would you put it like that? It sounds bad, but what do you mean put it like that? That's what you did.
Broken up with Hugh before trying to date another guy. I wiped all my tears away and I asked him how he had managed to pull off that body trick. Oh, that's easy. I was wearing the suit, but I was also working out at the same time. When my real body finally looked like the suit, I threw it away. I felt like such a complete idiot. What do you call a girl who's foolishly lost such a catch?
Oh yes, he's cheated on me. You know what a catch. You know, I really want a guy who cheats on me. Yeah, I'm really smart out here.
I imagined Tina and I felt jealous again. I absolutely had to make up with Hugh, even after all of this. Let's forget everything. Come to dinner tonight. We'll make up. Before Hugh.
Oh yes, let's forget you cheating on me. Let's forget me cheating on you. Yeah, let's forget all of that. You know, I guess that's gonna happen.
Could answer though. Tina's head appeared in the doorway. Well, are you coming? I missed you. Hugh let go of my hand and said, I'm going to the movies with Tina tonight, and we should break up.
Finally, an ounce of common sense. A single brain cell dropped in. Finally, thank you, our hero, the brain cell.
He left, and I was alone. Everything had taken care of itself. I would be with Charlie, and he was really no worse than Hugh. I washed my face, put on my makeup, and went out to the pool. But Charlie was already flirting with some other girl.
What a surprise! A guy who dated with me which would be cheating with my boyfriend? Cheated on me? Oh my god, who could see this coming?
I'd lost at my own game. I had fallen for the good looks, and now Charlie had found someone way more beautiful than me. I threw that stupid suit in the trash and I went home. Rose suggested that I apologize to Hugh and try to get him back.
I love how they're trying to make us feel bad for this girl with all the sad music and everything. No, I'm not gonna feel sorry for her. She cheated. She dated guys who helped her cheat, and then was surprised when she got cheated on. What? This is the most stupid story. Well, that's where I'm gonna end off the video. Hope you all have a great day. This is Dempsey, dropping out.